Hi everybody, welcome to this new session. This is demo. Thank you for watching us, giving us energy with your comment, likes, and introducing us to your friends. So, in this session, we are going to talk about the typography. But the special thing about this session is using typography with tokens. That is very important for a UI and UX designers to know how to work with tokens. That is very, very important. That is a new feature in Figma, and it makes the works very, very, very easily, and it shows that you are a professional UI and UX designer. So in the previous sessions, we have talked about the tokens. That defining the colors with tokens. You can see the links in here, and go and see that. That is very practical and it can help you. So in this session, we are going to talk about the typography, fonts, and tokens. So you know that in each team, in each group, in each organization, there is a convention, okay, for that team. You know that how to use the fonts and using them, giving the numbers, the size, the weight, the line spacing, the letter spacing, and so on. So now in this session, I'm going to work and to follow Material Design 3. So if you search in the Google, see Material Design Typography, you can see this page. Yes, here, fonts, typography, type scales, and tokens. So we have some sections: display styles, headlines, titles, body, and labels. So in each section, we have large, medium, small. Okay, and again, large, medium, small. For example, if you follow the base design system, which is for Uber, you can see we have small, medium, small, X small. For headings, we have 2X large, and large, and so on. Or for example, Polaris design system. Or maybe you have your own, UI kit, your own design system, and you want to create it. It depends on you. But in this session, I follow the Material Design 3. So if in the community search Material Design 3, you can see on the left side, if you go on the styles, you can see the typography. So here we have everything. So I copy that and bring it in my styles here, duplicate it here. See, I have typography, then display large. For display, we have large, medium, small, headline, title, label, and the body. I'm going to follow this thing. So if you see, each font has some numbers. For example, 57 is the font size, 64 is the line height, and this one, negative 0.25, is the letter spacing. Yes, each font has these characters, this features is better to say that. Now, I'm going to use them and define them in my local variable. So the first thing is that I need a font family. So I go to my local variable and create another collection. I write, for example, primitive typography. Yes, primitive typography. And I'm going to define them in my local variable. So I click on the create variable. For the string, I click on the string, I write font, then / makes a group, guys. Yes, / then family, and the font which I want to use is what? Roboto. So I write here Roboto here. So on the left side, you can see they have font, and then family, and then in the family we have Roboto. Roboto is our font family. See, if you click here on the typography, you can see here Roboto. So I write here Roboto. If you have another font family, you should add it here. So I duplicate it with Shift plus Enter. You can duplicate it. For example, I write here Poppins. Then here, Poppins is the value of that. See, Poppins. You can see that here. Poppins. It's one of my font family. So then what I need is font size. Yes, font sizes. So again, I click on the font. Guys, when you are on the font, it doesn't need, when I create variable and number, it doesn't need, it is not necessary to write again font and then / and then size, for example, and then 0. Because if you write, so see that it thinks that the font is underline the family, but it's not so. When you are on the when you click on the font and click on the variable numbers, it means that we are in the font group. So just size and then 0 is okay. But if you are in the variable, you have to write font then / and so. For example, we need font weight again. I click create variable. First, I'm in the all variable. Click create variable. Then for font weight, we have medium, regular, and bold. I write font, then / then weight, and then, for example, regular. See, it comes here. So for the font size, we need some numbers. It's better to define the numbers in the semantic, in the primitive tokens. Here numbers, I have defined them 1, 2, 3, up to, for example, up to 70. Yes, you can define it. So I use these tokens, this primitive tokens. Okay, it would be better and better to organize them. So I go to primitive typography, and for each size you can give a name. Yes, for example, for 11, if you see here this typography, we have 12, 14, 16. We have 11, 12, 14, 14, 16, 22, 24, 38, 32. For each one in your group, you can give them a name. Yes, for example, for 11 I write x 2x small. For 12 I write x small. For 14 small, and then medium, large, x large, 2x large, 3x large, 4x large, 5 and 6x large. Yes, that is the name convention which I use in this session. You can write another things. For example, 3x small. Okay, it depends on you and your team and so. So again, I click on the local variable. I come to size. For 11, I write here 11, not 11. That is 2x small. And then here is what I click here and I write 11. So I duplicate it. Here we have XS, we have SM, we have MD, we have LG, we have 2x large. Let's duplicate it. Up to 6x large we have 3XL, we have 3XL, we can copy XL, we have 2, 3, 4XL, we have 5XL, and then we have 6XL. Let me delete this one, and then let's bind the numbers to it. For XL we have 12, for SM we have 14, for LG for SM we have 14, for MD we have 16, medium. For large we have for large, that is not LX, that is LG, excuse me, LG. For LG we have 22. Then we have XL, duplicate it. I have XL. For XL we have 24. Then 2XL we have 28. And then 32, 36, 32, 36, and then we have 45 and 57, 45, and then we have 57. Now we defined our font sizes. So for font weight, if you see our typography, we have just two weights. Yes, one of them is regular, and the other one is medium. Yes, just we have regular and medium. These two things we have used, we need for our typography. This one just are, all of them are regular. See, do we have, which one is medium? Then regular. This one also is, this one is medium. So just we have regular and medium. There's no bold one here. So let's define it. So local variable weight, here we have regular, then I write regular, and then I write medium. I write here medium. If you have I don't know, bold or such of these things, you can define it here, no matter. That is not necessary. That's not necessarily important for this typography, but it depends on your typography. So let me tell you something more here. Imagine that we have more font weights, for example, bold, semi-bold, I don't know, ultra thin, and so on. In this time, it is better to use the numbers, not named alias. These are the named alias seen. For example, if you see that for the font family Roboto, we have thin, extra light, medium, semi-bold, bold, extra bold, and black. But for example, for sans serif, we have San Francisco font, we have ultra light, thin, light, regular, medium, and so on. They are not, for example, equivalent together. It's better to use the numbers in this way, and it works well. So when you have more font weights, it's better to use the number. So here I can write one more thing. It is not necessary for you. You should use one of them. For create variable, I write string. For numbers, this one, I write weight, then number sign, and then, for example, the first one is regular number. Then see here we have weight regular, and this one for regular we have 400. So I come here, see, I don't have 400. Let me define it in my primitive tokens. I go to numbers, and here duplicate it. For example, I define 100, then 200, 300, 400. For medium, we have 500, 500. Then we have 600 for semi-bold. Let's go, and then we have for bold, we have 700, and then 800, and then we have 900 for black one. You can see the Googles if you go and search these numbers to understand what the numbers are. So that's okay, yeah? So here I come back to primitive typography. For here, for regular, we have 400. So I come here and find 400 for this one, then duplicate it. Then here we have medium, number, and then here we have what? Bold number. Medium, we have 500, and for bold one, we have 700. This is the things. So if you see that each font, guys, has two more things. One of them is what is here, if you see the fonts, here we have, what is that? That is line height, and this one is letter spacing. You can define it. So I just define it, but putting the numbers on it, I leave it to you. It's better to do so as an exercise to learn how to work it. So two more things. I click here, both of them are number. I write font, then line height, and for example 0, and then I can duplicate the group. I have what? Letter spacing. See, for line height, you should for letter spacing you should add these numbers. For example, -25, 0, 0.15, 0.1. Yes. Again, you should define it in your semantic tokens. Yes, primitive tokens in the numbers. You can define them. For example, we can duplicate this one and bring it here. If you see that for the naming, you cannot using 0 or so. See, the Figma doesn't exist. We can have another convention. For example, for 0 plus 0.5, we can write 0.5. So here we can add this one, 0.5. Yes, or you have another number. For example, this one, 0.25, you can write here 0.25, or you can have another category for these numbers, yes, which they have point. For example, 0.25, negative, and so it depends on you how you can define it. Yes, it depends on you. So I just define it here to see what's going to happen. Yeah, for example, I have this one, 0.1. You can define it. For example, here 0.1. Okay, we can define also these numbers here. It depends on you. But let's go to primitive typography for line height and letter spacing. For example, for line height, you can have again the numbers. For example, here the line height is 16. You can write 16 and then find the 16 here. Yes, 16. Or you can write here, for example, height hyphen 16. And then 16. You can duplicate it and have the other numbers, yes? 16, 20, for example, height. Then you have, let me add 3 of them, 16, 20, and then what? 24, yeah? And then 16, 16, 20, we have also 20, 24. We have also what? 28. 28, 36, 40. Yeah, let me define them. Just 2 has left. 28. We have 36. And then what? We have 40. So you can add them here. You can find 20 and then add here. You can have here, you can have 24. You can have 28 as a number. You can have 36. And then this one is what? 40. You can bind this one and this one 16. Very good. You can do the same things for the letter spacing, yes? For the letter spacing, for example, this one, I don't know, 25. You can add this 25. I think we had it here, yeah? So here, this one. Okay, guys, now let's define the semantic typography. So up to here, we have defined primitive typography, family, size, weight, line height, and letter spacing. We can also add the rest of the letter spacing here, yes. What do we have here? We have 0.4, then 0.25, and then 0.5 here, yeah. That's okay. What do we have? Here we have also 0.1, and I think that's okay, yeah, that's the rest. 0.15 do we have, and also actually we have 0.0. So 0.0 we can use from the 0.1. So that's here, then 25, 0.25, 4, 5, and that's okay. Now we can add the numbers. So for 1, we can add, do we have? No, let's go to the primitive tokens, to the numbers. Yes, we have 101, primitive typography here, 01. Let's search it. Yeah, that's okay. For 15, I think we don't have. 25, we have. For 4, we have, and also this one, but 0.15 we don't have. Let's define it. Yes, 0.15, yeah. So now we have here. Also, we can have for numbers, we have also the another category, decimal numbers, yeah. We can add 0.4, 0.5, 25 in another group. It depends on you, yes. You can also put them in another group, okay. Whatever you like, you can do that, and that would be better. I think if you do that, that would be much more better. So here, for 0.15, that's okay. Now, that's very good, very nice. Now, let me create another collection that's which name is semantic typography. Semantic typography. So, as you see that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, guys. Okay, we have 5 sections. In each section, we have 3 subsections, yeah? Large, medium, small. Large, medium, small, yeah? Now we want to define here and bind them to our primitive typography, yeah? So the first things here, let me start from the body, from the bottom to the top, like our, here, for example, we have size from the lowest, the smallest one, weight also, and line height and so. So here, for the semantic, we start from the bottom. So, okay, so I create variable string, then I write what? Body, after that forward slash, then small, and then family, font family. Or you can write, for example, we can write F hyphen family. Okay? For font, we can write also F. It depends on you, which name convention you like, which name convention you prefer, and your team prefer, and so. So for font family, we have what? We have Roboto. Then what do we need, guys? We need font size, yes? So here we have, oops, let me delete it. Here, I duplicate, not duplicating because it's a string number. We have size, or we can write font size, or we can write, for example, size XL, yes? Size XS, size MD. So we go and see the table and then write the name. For example, here is 12, and we remember 12 is X small, yes? So we write size XS, and then here, I add here XS. Very good, very nice. Okay. Then what do we need? We need, guys, weight, yes? Font weight. So I write F dash weight, and that's for number. It means that I write here number that is regular here. If you see that, yes, that is a regular. And then we have also another font weight, which is for string. So it is not necessary, it is not important. You shouldn't write both of them, a number and string together. You should choose one of them and write one of them. In this case, in this tutorial, for example, because we have two weights, medium and regular, it's better to use font weight string, okay? But because it's a tutorial, I write both of them to see that we can connect, we can bind both of them to our font weight. So here, font weight, we write F weight, or we can write also weight regular. Yeah, we can also do these things. Weight regular, for this one, weight regular, and then number sign here. That's okay. That would be also interesting, yeah? Here we can write regular and add the regular to these things. We need two more things, guys. First of all, line height, and the next things, letter spacing, yeah? Letter spacing. So, line height, for the body small, the line height is 16. So, let's add 16. And the letter spacing is 0.4. So, here, from letter spacing, we connect this one to this thing. So, here we have in the primitive typography, here we have letter spacing. Letter spacing is connected with another thing from the semantic tokens generally, and now I connect it to this thing. So letter spacing 0.4. Now, guys, you should do one more thing. If you don't do that, you will have too many duplicated things. Yeah? That wouldn't be so good. So first of all, let's check it. 12 is X small, regular, line height is 16, and 0.4. So for font family, we have to change, we have to organize the scope of its things. So first of all, let's go to the primitive typography. Here, it's better to select all of them, guys, and then right click on them and edit variable, see, and uncheck all of them. Because if you don't do that, when you want, for example, when you want to here, for example, for typography, here font size, if you come here, you see all the numbers, you see all the things, and that is duplicated. And you shouldn't see, for example, 23, 22, 21 here. That's not interesting. So it's better to click on them, edit variable, and then scope. And also go to the primitive tokens and numbers and do the same things for the numbers. See here, and then here, you select all of them, edit variable, and then deselect, unchecked all of them. See, now when you come back here, you don't see the numbers here. Did you see that? Here, you don't see the numbers. But if we have here the numbers, if we don't unselect them, uncheck them, see, when you want to do something for font one here, You see all the numbers here, and that's not interesting. That's not good. It's better to deselect all of them, the numbers, and then after that, let's come back to primitive typography. It's better to do the same things here. Select all the typography, edit variables, and deselect them. And now here for semantic typography, for font, it's better to the scope, just that we should use this for just for font family, not anything, not more, not less. For X small size, yeah, let's go and edit these things, edit variable. The scope of that is just for font size, no more, no less. The font weight regular, that is, we should use just for font weight, yeah, font weight. This one, also, that is just for font weight or style. No more, no less. And this one, line height. It is very important to do the things, okay, guys? Line height, we just check line height. And this one, just we use for letter spacing. No more, no less. Letter spacing. Very nice, very guys. Very nice, very good, guys. It means that now it shows that you are a professional one, that you do it very, very perfect, very nice. You have defined you have defined also the scopes. Not only there are tokens, but also they have the scope of that. So now I duplicate the small. If let's see that small is regular, regular, regular. All of them are regular. So duplicate the group. Here is medium. And here is the large one. Yeah, very good. So for the medium, if you see that, Roboto, the font size is 14. If you remember that 14 was SM. So size SM. Yeah. Also we can write F size. F dash size. And also here we can write dash SM. Yeah. You can write F size, F hyphen size, or dash SM. You can write for the thing. So let's do the things for that. F hyphen, and then do the same thing, and also do the same things. It depends on you, which one you prefer. That's not exactly a rule you have to follow that. It depends on your convention. It depends on which one do you prefer, which one do you like. But when we use dash, it's better we use for whole of them a dash, yeah? Not SM, I think, because F size, that would be okay without the F. This one, F size XS, and this one, not XS. Okay, no, that's better. Okay, very good, very nice. So F stands for font. So for medium, that is 14. 14 is SM. So I write SM here. Regular, regular, and then that is 24. And letter spacing, no, that's 14. 14 is SM, that is 20. And this one, letter spacing is 20.25. And the large one, 16. 16 is MD, so F size, MD, and regular, line height 16. Line height, no, that's 24. And letter spacing is 0.5. Okay, so let me tell you something, guys. Because you know that now we have body 3, and if I duplicate it here, and that's for title, that's for label. Again, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 3 font family here we have, yeah? 3 font family here, 6 font family, then we have also 3 more. We have 15 font families. Because our font family is the same for all of them, it's not necessary to write font family for each of them. So we can do one more things. So here we can write, not number, sorry, we delete this variable. I click here, string, I write font family, yes, font family, and then I add here Roboto here, see, Roboto for this one, and we can delete the font family from these things, yes, So we don't need font family because all of them use the same font family, and it's not necessary to have the same, and we duplicate the font family for each of them. So we delete the variable here. Now, where is it here? Body large. Here, let me write here. Excuse me. So let me delete this one, and I write here. Let me make a group. I write font family, then slash family. See here we have, and bring it here, and then why this is a number. Oh, I made a mistake again. Sorry. So let's create a string one. A string. I write font family, then slash family. See here, font family, bring it up, and then family, I choose Roboto for that. Now we have just font family here, and for body label, we don't need to use font family for each one because we have just one font family. So here we have for body, small, large, medium, small, large, medium. And now let's duplicate and do it fast for the other things, for the title, headline, and display. Okay guys, now we defined all these things. We defined body, label, title, headline, and display, small, medium, large. Also the most important things, we have defined the scope of 8 things. That is very important things which plays very important role. Now let's define the things, yes, in our text style. So let me delete the which text styles I have defined before. For example, let me write something here. Let me bring it here, and let's have and see the same things together. So for example, for the body, I want to define the things. Yeah, I write something, for example, body. I write body large, then I write body medium, and then body, and that is body small. So very good. So for the body large, let's create on the text, and click on the text and typography here. Click on this 4 square, 4 circle icon, apply style. Click on that, then click on the plus, create style, and right here body. We have body large, and then we have for this one we have body small, body large, body medium, and then for this one we have what? Body small, yeah, body small. Now it's better to bring the small top, then medium, then large. So body small, body medium, and then we have what? We have body large. So let's click on that, and then hug contents. That's very good. So for body small, what do we have? We have Roboto font family. Let's go, and here body small. Here we have font family is Roboto. Here we click on this icon, we have Roboto. Then for the regular font weight, we can choose here apply variable. We click on that, we bring it here. We have regular, yes, font weight regular. So here we have body small, font weight regular. See, font weight regular. You can choose the number one, the numeric one, or the string one. I choose the numeric one. For this one is the size of that. The size of that is 12. If you remember that 12 stands for XS. So body small, font size XS. You can see from body small, body medium, body large. So here I choose body small, font size XL. That is line height. I click on this apply variable for line height. The line height is 16. So line height 16, body small. Easily you can click on this one. Body small. And the letter spacing is 4.4. See that just the letter spacing numbers come here. That is very interesting. I really love this. That is very interesting. That shows the power of you. See, when you click on the line height, just you can see the line heights, no more, no less, because you have defined the scope, you have created the scope of each variable. I really love these things. That is very interesting. That is very lovely. That's good. That's for body small. Then for body medium, let's define for body medium. Click here. See that for body medium, the font is Roboto. Roboto is for font size regular. We go and click apply variable. That is also font weight. That is for medium. Yeah. See, when you come down, bodies, font weight regular, body small, body medium. I choose the, for example, numeric one again. Then for font size, which one is the for font size? 14, yeah. If you remember that 14 was SM, yeah. Body medium, you can see that is SM. Then actually for the line height, you can see that here. You don't need to remember the name. Here you can see body medium, line height. Here, see letter spacing medium, body medium. Very good, very nice. See that? That works here. But I think something is wrong because the font size is 14, yeah? The font size is 14 and this one, the font size is 12. The font size is 12. Let's check it. The font size is 12. Okay, let's do for the same thing for the body large. So the Roboto is the font family, and then regular, that is the what? That is a font weight. Here we come here, then font body large, yes, body large, regular, and then here the size is 16. If you see that, 16, and the line height is large is 24. And actually this one letter spacing is body large is 0.5. I think something wrong with the body medium because let me see the font size. That is 16. No, that should be 14. Yeah, when it says 14 and then large Roboto 16. Is that 16? That is 16. Yeah, that would be okay. Let's check that. Here for body small, the size is XS 16, then SM and the MD. Yeah, we can go to the semantic primitive tokens for X12, 14. Yeah, MD 16. That's okay. Now let's connect them again. Yeah. So very good. Good. Now we can completely use these things small, and for this one we can use large one. That's okay, and add this small to this small. See guys, let me show you one more things and then let's do something else. Yeah, duplicate it, and for example that is for what? That is for example display large. Yeah, I write display large. So if you see that here, we can we can see here, duplicate it, not this one here, create another slide. You can write display and then large. See guys, here we have body, we have display. You can define label, title, and so. Let me show you something. Let's connect the display also. Here, display large. If we see here, display large, the font family is Roboto. The font weight for the large one. Let's come down. Display small, display medium, display large. That is this one. The font family is 57. So here, display large, 3x large, and then letter spacing, line height, excuse me, and the letter spacing, if you remember, I think it was negative. Yeah, that's okay. So if we check this one, see, it's really connected to the body large. And now imagine that you have an application that's very big. You want to change the font. Just easily go to your local variable here. If you see that, look at here. For example, I want to change the font family to Balu. Wow, amazing. Poppins. Again, change, enter. No matter, guys. So let's back to the Roboto. That's very interesting, yeah? For example, if you change the X large font, for example, to 24, you can see that the body is small change. Or change it to 50, 70, 37, that change. That is interesting. That's the power of tokens and typography with tokens. That shows that you're a powerful one. You can use that. Also, let me tell you the last things and then finish it. If you want, for example, you can add another mode for that. This one is mode for example, mobile. And this one is for desktop. Yeah? For desktop, you can also add the things that, yeah, for desktop, for example, 2x large. For desktop is one more things. I don't know, for XS is one more things. For example, for desktop, maybe 2x large means, for example, 28. This one means, for example, 34. This one means another things, yes. For the family, for the size, for everything, maybe you have another definition. And if you have desktop and two things together, you can come here and click on this one, and primitive typography, mobile or desktop, you can choose, and then you will see the result. So here you can also add your desktop mode, and that could be your exercise if you like to do so. Thank you very much for watching us. I hope that it would be useful for you. Thank you for supporting us. That's a really honor to me to teach you, and maybe that would be useful for you and use it in your team, in your group, and in your, I don't know, organization. And so this is Demo. Support us. See you next session.